Earlier this year, the Lido and Point Lookout Fire District held a series of community meetings to address the future of the district. The Point Lookout Firehouse, built in 1968, and the Lido Firehouse, built in 1957, have served the community well for decades, but they have now far exceeded their useful lifespans. Both firehouses are plagued with a number of structural deficiencies, and they lack the needed space for today's modern firefighting equipment. While the fire district has presented an improvement plan to the community in the past, this time we are thinking differently. Our revised plan incorporates the feedback that we've heard at the community meetings and takes into account concerns of the past plan. The new proposal addresses a number of concerns at both firehouses. At Point Lookout, problems include a lack of space for firefighters to safely maneuver around vehicles while in the bay. Our volunteers also do not have a dedicated gear room and are forced to dress for an emergency in the cramped quarters of the bay. Other problems at Point Lookout include a deteriorating roof, outdated bathrooms and company rooms, existing mechanical systems that have far exceeded their lifespan, and lack of access to comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act. In addition, the generator at Point Lookout needs to be replaced, as it is 45 years old. At Lido Firehouse, the problems are much the same as at Point Lookout. The building was not designed to handle today's modern firefighting equipment. The bays are tight, cramped, and pose safety concerns for our volunteers when they're preparing to respond to an emergency. There is also no ADA access at Lido. The building is wood frame construction, the heating and electrical systems need to be replaced, and there is not a generator for that building. After listening to the community and talking with our architect, the new plan includes a renovation of the Point Lookout Firehouse. The renovated building will include an enlarged apparatus bay, a dedicated equipment room, and a separate gear room. A second floor will be added to the building to accommodate a training room for volunteers, company rooms, a bunk room, district offices, and a telephone data equipment room. The plan also calls for the demolition of the current Lido Firehouse and construction of a new building in its place. Through our research, we found that it is more cost-effective to build a new firehouse than to try to renovate the existing building. The new Lido Firehouse will include an enlarged apparatus bay, gear rack storage, and locker storage for members. A second floor will include a new company room, new office, bunk room, new bathrooms with showers for our volunteers, and a multi-purpose room. Both firehouses would also provide ADA access for those with disabilities. The projected cost of the proposed plan is $6.5 million, which will be funded through a tax-exempt municipal bond. For a home with an assessed value of $1,300, which equates to a market value of $500,000, the project would cost approximately $154 per year, or $12.83 per month over the course of the bond payback. For a home with an assessed value of $1,525, which equates to a market value of $600,000, the project would cost approximately $181 per year, or $15.08 a month. The members of the Point Lookout Lido Fire Department are proud to serve the community and proud to be there during our residents' greatest times of need. We look forward to presenting our plan in the coming months during a series of community information meetings and hope that you will join us to learn more about our proposal. The meetings will be held on September 23rd at Point Lookout Firehouse, September 30th at Lido Firehouse, October 15th at Point Lookout Firehouse, and October 16th at Lido. All meetings will begin at 7:30 p.m. The revised plan will be presented to the public for a community vote on Tuesday, October 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at both Point Lookout and Lido Firehouses. Absentee ballots will also be available. Thank you for your continued participation in the Lido and Point Lookout Fire District.